Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to Chronos Wears Pink. In today's reading, we are identifying which path to value you're having a lot of leakage in. And so for many so far, I would say 80% of them, the leakage is occurring in relationships. So one of the things you need to consider is whether or not you have some energy vampires around you and how that's affecting your sovereignty, affecting your value. Okay? We're going to look into this, all right? We're going to begin the audit. The first one we look into is the ancestors, okay? Ancestral elevation. Are you carrying the weight of the bloodline or are you lifting it up? Career. Are you in your purpose? Are you aligned with your purpose? Is this labor fueling your soul or just stimulating the economy? This has been the big thing. Relationships, okay? Energy sovereignty. We can identify if they're energy vampires, incubus, or succubus energies that is treating your divine spark like a battery. Next, the cosmic energy, right? Has your all spark from the divine been activated? Okay? Are you moving from mechanical, just existing to really now in your divine animation? In the event that the situation love deck reflects that there is some kind of vampirism happening in whatever way, shape, or form, we will then tap into and get a clarifier from the Oh Hell Nah Love Deck Tarot Oracle Love Edition. We will then conclude by utilizing the Lightseers Tarot to clarify all the cards that come out. So let's begin this audit. The cards have already been shuffled. The energies, my dear Virgo, has already been cleared. Now, as I was shuffling the cards, I kept hearing Britney Spears, which, not me, but anyways. Give me more, give me more. When she was at her peak, I see somebody dancing, like you're in a very festive and dancing mood, and you're just like, I don't know if you're tapping into the energy of what you were younger when Britney was perhaps very hot or in her peak, but you're like, bring it, give me more. You're ready for whatever anyone brings to you, and that's the kind of energy that you have. So for whatever it's worth, my dear, because I was like, what am I hearing? Britney Spears. So anyways, my dear, this is for Virgo. Ancestors, what do you have to tell Virgo? Okay, this is the card. Creature of air, speed. Give me more. So there's speed coming in. 34, creature of air. Okay, so as I speak, Mercury's about to go retrograde into Pisces. So watch where Pisces is in your chart, right? But there's a soul awakening. The Huntress is also here, right? There is a soul awakening happening with you, and it's taking up speed. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Give me more, and you're highly sensitive at this point too. The root of water, 28. So the numbers for my numerologist, 34 for the creature of air reduces to a 7. So it's a spiritual awakening, right? Which makes sense because you have the soul awakening happening here too with the Huntress, and the 2, which means that it's equitable, it's balanced. This spiritual awakening is bringing you into balance. And then we have the root of water here too, highly sensitive. The number's 28. It's a brand new awakening for you that's bringing you into this. I'm hearing that your mysticism, yes, is taking on a new element, a new level. Okay, you are an earth sign, but you may be tapping into that water energy too, because we did see here the mother of water. So you might be finding now that the water, the emotions, you're tapping into and working with that energy at a brand new level at this point too. Now let's tap into this creature of air. Let's see if there are any additional insights for you. Creature of air, speed. Okay, You are highly driven and running toward what you want in the pursuit of your desires. The speed is evident, but where is the heart? If you are asking a yes or no question, this ancestor leaps forward with a slither to say no. Make a decision, speak your mind, slow down, and make aligned choices. Your passion and confidence are clear. If someone is coming at you, remember you don't have to attend every fight you are invited to. Your reckless communication style is not working. Air ancestors are the most analytical. There is a difference between being assertive and arrogant or out of control. Ancestral memory. This ancestor shows up as the Haitian sky father, the Iwa Dambala, Wido. This reptilian animal spirit, the python, moves through the air quickly. Yes, there are flying snakes. The snake got a bad rap in the Garden of Eden. Snakes represent freedom in Hindu philosophy and spiritual gifts in the West and South African theologies, ancestral medicines. Your ancestors were not always great communicators. You must heal this going forward. Respect your truth and the truth of those around you as well. Okay, tarot correspondence is the Knight of Swords. Declaration, I am willing to take my time. So you've got to take your time to make sure that you speak, okay, clearly and with truth, right? Respect your truth and the truth of those around you, okay? So they want you to be assertive, but not arrogant and out of control, right? So there's speed, but perhaps you don't always have to say what you're thinking. Think of verbal vomit, just thinking of saying things just to say it and fill it up. You don't always have to say what's on your mind. Sometimes the best thing to do is analyze and assess before you speak. Okay? Now, let's see what's happening with Virgo's career. Candle. Okay? Landed on this answer. So they're lighting a path for you, right? Management, high rank, visibility, athleticism. So you're taking action. So there's action. There's speed. Again, be careful, because if you're going to have a high visibility, your words will be used against you. So measure twice, cut once. Okay, so speak with authority, but after being well versed in what you know as well too. So that's why they're telling you to slow down, because you're gaining visibility, and that would make you a target as well too. So speak, okay, wisely, right? And act wisely, right? You're a treasure, okay? You're gonna have excess, right? And excess is because you are a success. But they're saying here, you've got corporate job power, but it may be unstable, okay? I'm hearing the hard Jimmy Cliff song, the harder they come, the harder they fall, wanna know. So be careful. Your visibility, Virgo, makes you a target, okay? So your ancestors are saying, you might have ideas, you may things you want to talk on or do, but you've got a target on you because you've got visibility too. Okay? You've got money in reserves, you've got excess, okay? But let me tell you, that's the reason why you're a target. So somebody's looking to cut you down, right? This power position could be unstable too, okay? So be careful. Proceed with caution, okay? And watch that speed, like they were telling you. Maybe that's why a turtle is here too. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? In good time. Think long term. It's not necessarily about finishing first. It's about getting there safely, right? Okay? Fulfillment. You fulfill your destiny when you get there safely, all in one piece. Okay, this is what they're trying to tell you. Okay. Now let's see if there are any relationship leaks. This is for Virgo. Okay. Healthy choices. All right. Self-love, self-care, being happier, love and life. You've got a lot of beautiful things coming in. There's so many beautiful things happening for you that your ancestors are saying, watch the speed. Because when everything is flowing so wonderful, that's when things can fall through the cracks, all right? So they're telling you, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit, okay? Now, for those of you, there may be twin flame dynamics here for you, right? As well as someone who's nostalgic about you, okay? So I don't know, you could be single, and or you're looking, or someone's thinking about you, okay? Someone's missing you. Give me more. Like I was saying, I heard that Britney Spears song. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, Britney Spears. But I heard it. Now, I was trying, Girl with the Snake at the Bottom. Oh my God. Didn't you sing that song, I'm a Slave for You? This person, you've created good boundaries with them. Okay, but remember, you've got the Iwa Dambala that showed up for you, okay? But it was a flying snake, right? In the ancestor, that with great speed. The one that's on the ground, girl with the snake, is someone, she was used. Maybe that's how you used to be before. Maybe you were fun loving, and back in those days you were like that Britney Spears energy. Remember when she came out of the MTV Awards dancing with that snake? Okay, the way she was then and the way she is now, completely different. All right, she was used, right, by an industry, right? And now we saw her meltdown, and subsequently she was enabled. There's a lot of enablers around her because they were making money off of her. You got to have boundaries too. And so this person, perhaps from your past, okay, is remembering, nostalgic for the old you that they could exploit. Spirit's saying, make a choice to go healthy with someone with whom you have this ability to have this beautiful life with too. This one, they're healthy. The healthy choice is the one that's balanced with the twin flame, yin and yang. Okay, you complement each other, you're polar opposites, right? The toxic choice, right? And in case you're wondering who it is someone who made you felt used, perhaps loved the party, that kind of energy that you had at that time, because we all change from phase to phase, right? But they missed that version of you. Let me put it to you that way, okay? We will check, all right? Hey, you're in a new phase, okay? And they don't dig this new version of you coughing at the thing. You've been through a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, dark night of the soul. Okay, it's been an ending to that situation because you're in a rebirth energy at this point too. They don't like this new version of you. So let's figure out who this day is. Who is this day? Who is this person? Now this is an external energy. And this is somebody who may have caused you to go through the dark night of the soul too, because you might have been with them for a while, since the time when Britney was popular or something like that. Give me something on this person that's nostalgic. We have 2 that turned. Okay. All right. Your friends perhaps didn't like this person. It says if the group chat hates them, right? They may have a point. Your besties have a reason, have no reason to lie. They're seeing your situationship from the outside, or it's clearly a dumpster fire. Trust their side eyes. So this is someone that your friends already could sense their BS from a mile away. It says, girl, even your tarot deck is tired of him. So this is someone that perhaps from reader to reader, you hear the same stories. You've pulled the same cards 42 times. The cards are begging you to let this one go. He is not the one. He is the example. Shuffle your standards, not just your deck. Okay? Stop romanticizing a walking red flag. All right? That isn't mystery. It's emotional unavailability in a leather jacket. He's not deep. He's just bad at texting back. Run. Okay? This person had caution signs all over them. Okay? If their love language is chaos, it's time to mute the whole conversation. Remember, they're telling you the speed, this communication. Communication is where it's at. This person left you, drama, silence, jealousy, games. They don't need a translator. They need a therapist. You deserve peace and not plot twists. So yeah, they put you through a lot of hell. They put you through a lot of hell, okay? This is someone who made your life miserable as all. And so Spirit's reminding you, their nostalgia, they may try to reach out to you. Toxic all day, every day. Cut them off. Keep it moving. And thank your lucky stars that those days are behind you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Now let's see. What is the all-spark activation for Virgo? If they pay attention to the signs that your ancestors are telling you, slow down with the way you communicate. Be mindful of your words being used against you. You have a high-profile position. You're at the top of your game. People want to tumble you down. Make the healthy choice. Stay aligned with someone who keeps you in balance. Forget those people that trigger you from your past, literally. Okay? And this is for Virgo. Give me for Virgo, please. Okay? Confidence. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right? Remember, the ancestors are saying, not arrogance, but confidence. Confidence. Okay? This is what people believe in your worth and your abilities. Because I'm hearing you do have it all. Give me more. Give me more. You have it all. Okay? And so, and to give gratitude. Don't forget to give gratitude. Right? Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude. Okay? And it says freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. Okay? Thank your lucky stars that you're free of those toxic energies. And at the foundation, it's about your peace. Peace is priceless, darling. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. So you're on this beautiful journey. Don't let your ancestors are just giving you things now to, like, you're already polished like a diamond. It's just the facets now, like that extra light they're trying to bring to the extra light, right? You're highly visible. You've got a lot of positive things happening for you. Don't let anybody dull your light, right? Let's get some clarifiers on it. If this has been resonating with you, hit the like, share, subscribe, hype the message so other Virgos can get this message as well too. Give me something on this creature of air. Clarify creature of air for Virgos. Creature of air. Clarify creature of air for Virgo. Okay? Ooh, this person here broke your heart. Okay? Ooh, they had you up in your head too, but this is going on that. So give me clarify creature of air with the speed. I don't know if that sounds, they're reminding you of that heartbreak. Perhaps when you cried out, your ancestors came to rescue for you. I don't know, you might have had Haitian roots. Somebody came quickly with the machete out, honey. When that person broke your heart, yeah, put you through a dark night of the soul. That's why they're telling you to slow down. Okay, the death and rebirth scorpionic energy is out here. Okay, and this applies to them still too. They're telling you that if you continue this speed, remember I heard giving more and more and more, so this is speed, like you're going, and you're at a pace, but they're telling you to slow down because you're at a visible point as well too. I'm hearing point break. Be careful of point break, right? You don't want to hit a wall, right? And maybe, right, there, I saw it in the past where you cried out and this ancestor came to your rescue. Machete, as we say, cutlass too, back in the Caribbean, but machete out. You're about to slice somebody, right? For slicing up your heart the way that they did, okay? So you cried out and they had to help you mend your heart. So they're telling you right now you're in that momentum again, and this, of course, you're visible now, so this X wants back in. They're looking at the pictures, they're missing you. Don't forget what they did to you. Okay, I'm hearing don't forget what they did to you. When you cried out, you went through a dark night of the soul, and we were here for you. Your ancestors saying we were here for you. You may want to look at angel numbers 313. Angel number 313, or something about March the 13th. Okay, right? Yeah, ancestors, they're not happy, right? With this person, okay? They're not happy with this person. Right now, you if you deal with this person, they're going to put you right back in a situation where you're carrying too much, right? And they're saying you've been working too hard. You've mastered yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles. They don't want this for you, and you better not want that for yourself, is what I'm hearing, okay? Clarified candle for Virgo. High rank, high visibility, and treasure. Virgo. Okay. You were destined for this. Since you were a child, you've been high ranking. Since you were a child, you've been high ranking. That's why the ancestors look out for you. That's the reason, since you were small, you had the magic touch. Since you were small, you've been a treasure, and a light always shined on you wherever you went. You always had I'm hearing that glow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. You always had that it factor. You always had the it factor. Since you were small, you always had the it factor. Okay? We're here at the Page of Wands. You always had the light on you, which means right under the sun is the devil. Okay? Always trying to ensnare you. Be careful. I think I had a reading for you. I wasn't sure if it's on this channel or Eureka Elementals. Be careful who you surround yourself with at this time, Virgo, because you're high profile, and they want their claws. They want their They're people that you've been a treasure since you were small, right? And always had a lot of beautiful ideas and a connection with the divine like no other. You are happy, visible, beautiful energy. And let me tell you, whatever you want to call it, the establishment, whatever you want to call it, you've been a treasure since you were small. The energies want some. They okay? They're trying to plan a sneak attack on you, right? Be very careful. Protect your energy. They want you like a puppet on the string, okay, to this system. Okay, so be careful. Be careful, right? I'm hearing idle hands is the devil's handiwork when I saw the Four of Cups there at the foundation too. Again, you always had a light, okay, since you were small, right? You've always had the it factor, okay? You always had natural hidden talent since you were a youth, okay? here with the Page of Wands. You had a lot of passion, a lot of talent, a lot of treasures that you acted upon too. People could see that you were going places. It was as evident as can be, right? And these people don't like the fact that you rise so high, you track the sun as well too. Too happy, okay? And so they're saying you're in a power position, but somebody is trying to make it feel as though you don't belong there. We're going to have to make this unstable for you. That's that devil energy, okay? There are a lot of people who don't like the fact of where you are, so be very careful, right? Give me clarify healthy choices for Virgo in love and in life. Yeah, okay? Manifest like nobody's business. Manifest. So this is a magician. It's air energy. You're a master manifester. You've got all the tools and resources that you need to make the healthy choices in life. Being happier, okay? Making sure that the person that you're with compliments you in this twin flame energy. Manifest your best life. Manifest your best life. Because when you do, look at that. You've got justice. And you become the emperor of your own reality as well too. That's what your ancestors want for you. Okay, so they're telling you here 111. Okay, 111, right? May be of relevance to you. Okay, but they're saying here you've got to make the healthy choices. The magician, look at how many, you're gonna have justice. This is your justice in this life with this person who is your twin flame energy, right? And that confidence, bring the confidence to the table. Bring the confidence to the table. Okay, you're not on the floor. You own the board. You own the board. You've got that. It's a quiet confidence. You don't have to see his mouth isn't moving. He is still and confidence. And this is what your ancestors are saying. You become an energy that embodies truth. Okay? You don't have to speak the truth. You are resonating and marinating and exuding that energy of truth. Right? And that's because you've been putting in the work at the foundation. Since you were young, you've been putting in the work, okay? That's what this message, and this is because you've done the inner work. The Spirit's saying good for you. So continue to live the truth, continue to be the truth, continue to be the example, continue to make the right choices in love, in life, in nutrition, all aspects of your life. Keep boundaries with people from your past that triggered, the old version of you, because you're no longer in that energy. You've done the inner work. You've healed your heart. You've arose like the phoenix from the ashes. Now you're in your emperor, your boss daddy, boss mode attitude. Do you, boo. Okay, right? So the shift has been identified. The leakage in the past, potential leakage too. Okay, the work is now yours, Virgo. Sit with the silence, secure this frequency, and remain sovereign. I'll see you in the next reading. All the best.